Hello. Today, Grandma would like to tell you a very old story. It is called The Pearl Necklace. There was once a little girl by the name of Coralie who thought there was no harm in telling small falsehoods. Any excuse was enough for her to change a story to suit her, especially if the truth could lead to a punishment for her. For some time, her parents were fooled by her stories. Finally, they found out that she often told them things that were not true. It became so bad that they could not believe anything she told them for fear it might be one of her stories. They tried many ways to teach her that she must always tell the truth, but failed completely. So they decided to take her to see Merlin. Merlin lived in a large house on a hill. As Coralie and her parents came up the hill, Merlin knew at once why they were bringing her. As Coralie's parents tried to explain why they had brought their daughter, they stammered and stuttered and had difficulty talking because they were so ashamed. "I know what the trouble is," Merlin assured them. "I felt your approach. It made me very uncomfortable." Coralie felt so ashamed that she hid behind her mother. But her father and mother stood ready to protect her if necessary. They were anxious to have their child cured, but they wished that her cure might be gentle. "Don't be afraid," said Merlin, seeing their fear. "I do not use violence in curing this disease. I am only going to give Coralie a beautiful present that I think will please her." He opened a drawer and took from it a beautiful pearl necklace. He put it on Coralie's neck and said to her parents, "Go now and worry no more. Your daughter carries with her a gift that will assure the truth." Coralie was delighted at having received a present instead of punishment. She was pleased with the beautiful necklace Merlin had given her. As she followed her parents out the door, she heard Merlin say, "In a year I shall come for my necklace. Till then, I forbid you to take it off even for a single instant. If you dare, woe be unto you." "Oh, I ask nothing better than to always wear it. It is so lovely," said Coralie. The day after Coralie returned home, she was sent to school. All the little girls crowded around her, as she had been gone for several days. They all admired her new necklace. "Where did you get that lovely necklace?" they asked. Coralie was careful not to tell about having been to see Merlin, for everyone would have known why she had been taken there. "I was sick for a long time," she said boldly, "and my parents gave me this necklace when I became well again." The girls all gave a loud cry as they saw that the pearls had turned to ugly yellow stones. Coralie saw all their eyes looking at her necklace and looked at herself. She was struck with fear. "I have been to Merlin the wizard," she said humbly. As soon as she confessed the truth, the necklace became as beautiful as before. But the loud burst of laughter that came from all around her caused her face to flush. It became hot and red. "You don't understand," she said, trying to save herself from the embarrassment. "We were his guests. He asked us to come for dinner at his palace. The table was covered with the most delicious food and—" She couldn't be heard above the laughter, which was now louder than before. Once more, she saw all their eyes on her necklace. She shuddered as she saw that the necklace had grown longer and longer with each false detail she added. The necklace was touching the ground when she stopped her story. "You are stretching the truth," said one of the little girls. "Well, I confess, we were not invited and did not stay for dinner." The necklace returned to its proper size. "Where did the necklace come from?" asked one of the girls. "He wanted to give me a beautiful present because I am so pretty." She could not finish, for the necklace was growing shorter and shorter till it choked her and she could not breathe. "You are keeping back part of the truth," said one of her schoolmates. She changed her words and was saved from strangulation. "Because it will keep me from telling falsehoods, I have been foolish to be proud of it." The girls all felt sorry for her. They said that she should hurry and take off the necklace and send it back. Poor Coralie just stood there, not saying a word. Then the stones began to dance up and down and make a terrible noise. Coralie could see that she must tell the whole truth and not just part of it. "Merlin said I could not take it off, or something bad would happen to me," she told them. Now, Coralie knew she could not tell even the smallest falsehood. As the year passed, she became used to telling the truth and found herself happy in doing so. She discovered that she felt much more comfortable and at ease with the truth. Before the year was over, Merlin came back for the necklace of truth, for it was needed for another little girl who had the habit of lying. He knew that Coralie had no more need of the necklace. No one knows what has become of this wonderful necklace. Perhaps it is still helping children learn the pleasure of telling the truth. I think it would be interesting if we had a necklace of truth today to help us, because it is so important that we do tell the truth, that we don't stretch the truth and add anything to it or hold back part of the truth, that we tell the truth, because that is important. Remember, Grandma loves you.